When you word that, you have to word that to a particular people and a particular group, not the whole group as a whole. Because, dude, it's so many dudes from over there, brother. You don't even probably know 25% because the neighborhood is so huge. Yeah. So, you got a lot of brothers that died for that over there, and they still represent that, brother. But that's all they know. So that's why I came up with about that right here, man, to make sure that the brother's message got across to you, bro. And they also told me to let you know, brothers, it's like, stop telling dudes you're going to take a fade, right? Because, first of all, you're not going to get no fair one. I don't care what nobody say, right? And then if you do get a fair one, why can't you get a fair one? Dude, you're too damn big, bro. First of all, you know what I'm saying? You're too big. And then a lot of dudes don't know how to fight, bro. And then, and to be honest with you, to be straight up honest with you, if you're over there or to any type of hood and you got 5, 6, 7, 8 dudes and you trying to fight one of their homeboys, brother, in my area, we'll pack you out. Ain't no question. We'll beat you out, bro. And I'm saying that if you do fight one of them dudes and you embarrass him and you humiliate him, you might well get ready for a man to hunt you down, so you in a lose-lose situation, bro. Right? Okay. So stop doing that shit, man, because these dudes don't understand what marked out is. Right. They made that.
What it do, YouTube? Is Coffee tapping back in, man, and we got that viral clip there, 6HUNNET, man, and it's a wild clip, right? I mean, there's a lot to take in with that one there, and I want to know what everyone out there, all y'all, are taking from it. Let me know in the comments. Tap in, share your thoughts, your opinion, all that. Hit them buttons, sub up. But, there's been a lot going on in the blogosphere as of late with 6HUNNET. He says he's the rookie of the year, 2 years running when it comes to this content space. I personally disagree. You know what I mean? I think a lot of cats get it fucked up with the whole blogosphere-ish. Like, individuals get to thinking that they're more than they really are as far as like the fame, and they get a little bit of traffic on some videos and just starts going to their head. But 6HUNNET has been a guy that's been really hard to decipher what exactly his plan is with the content and all that. And in some ways, to me, it feels like he has this big vision that he's just going to take everything over. And a lot of cats have theorized that Wack 100 has been putting the battery in this dude's back. And with all that being said, it seems to me that 6HUNNET is a little bit lost in the sauce. And what I mean when I say that is, I always talk about this all the time, that it's a crazy time we're living in, right? You got like gang culture playing out in the blogosphere. You got hip hop music, other forms of music and entertainment. You got prison culture playing out in the blogosphere, right? You have all these different types of content and types of real life ish being pushed out into an entertainment form. And a lot of ish is not the type of ish that typically in the past would be something that, would naturally want attention or want people to really see what's going on. You know what I mean? And then you got a lot of cats that are trying to be entertainers and play characters and things and such of that sort. And all this is just going on simultaneously in one place in this internet blogosphere world. And it's like, I feel like some cats maybe just get a bit ahead of themselves. You know what I mean? Like, for real, y'all comment, share your thoughts. As I was stating, it's all about hearing from the people. You feel me? Like, I'm not someone who claims to be a know-it-all or a specialist, or I got all the answers. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just sitting back watching like a lot of other cats. And what I mean when I'm saying lost in the sauce is, it feels like 6HUNNET, who again is seeing himself as the 2-time rookie of the year, which again, I disagree, because your platform will be way much larger. But it feels like he's been lost in the sauce in a sense that he flux up what really may be going on in real life behind a lot of ish that he's doing for blogosphere reasons, for entertainment purposes. And what I'm getting at when I'm saying all this, as you see, SPI shared this on his Instagram, with the caption, he says, Eddie Boy teaches Christopher Lovejoy gangbanging 101. Like, when you see this, it just really feels like he really is green to a lot of this ish. You know what I mean? Like wet behind the ears and not fully entrenched with the knowledge that he tried to push out there to the people. There's been all these questions about 600, if he really is who he says he is, and people saying we don't really know you, and you know what I mean? And it just feels like he started feeling that he was bigger than the program, that he could go out here and I don't want to say bully people or whatever, but just get on some bull-ish and kind of just push that line like, yo, look at me, I can do ish, other people can't do, you know, like all this, that, and the third ain't really what y'all think it is. You know what I mean? And then he's sharing this clip, it seems almost in a sense like, oh, people are afraid of me, or oh, this or that, you know. But when I'm seeing this clip, I'm thinking, yo, this man is flucked. This man may have sealed his fate. This man put himself out there and violated and did a lot of cold fluckery that there's really no way out of, you know, like the line has been crossed, the games have been played, and it just seems like it's a cold reality for this man. And, you know, like it kind of just like you heard him talking about, yeah, you probably only know 25% of these individuals. It just really goes to show you that this man is sharing this for one reason, but a lot of other people are probably seeing this as saying, yo, this guy isn't who he thought he was. And, you know, this dude had this vision and all this, and he flucked up, you know, that he might have pushed the line for entertainment purposes and, you know, to please Wack 100 and all that. And like this ish can get ugly, and seems like, I don't know, it seems like he's just in way too deep. Like, comment and let me know if y'all feel that, and you let me know if you feel like that like what we were seeing there, it just gave off real outsider-ish vibes. Like he was being talked to like a cold outsider, you know? And I'm not talking in a good way, like Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. You know what I mean? Like 600, you ain't pony boy. Okay. This is like not looking good, man. You played a little bit too much. And the fact, what I'm saying by all this is the way he's reacting and the way he's sharing this content, it seems like he's maybe a little bit befuddled, flabbergasted, and just not fully taking in what the reality and severity and the truth behind all this is. Comment and let me know what you think, your thoughts across the board. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, make sure to hit the buttons. Sub up, stay tuned for updates and all that. If you're new over here, we talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. And it's all about hearing from y'all, the people. But the vibes on this one was just something different. And it just felt like, wow, it felt crazy. Like, right? Like if you've been following everything that's going on with 600, whether you come from that kind of lifestyle or not, you know, you could tell that it's been crazy, especially as of late. And, you know, this guy, realistically, it seems to me, and again, I could be wrong. Once again, I don't claim to be no expert or none of that. It seems like he may have put himself out there in a flucked up way and just not really realized the reality of what he was doing. So again, tap in, comment, share your thoughts. Once again, it's all about hearing from the people.
So that's when you go to that. So we don't, some situation happened while we.
I made her get out. It wasn't no.
Yeah, I know, but you gotta be positive and gotta be nice.
I was trying to say, look, you're trespassing. This is against the law. And she just started calling me bitch.
So look, so we don't condone bullying. We don't condone fighting. We don't condone any of it. You know, I don't understand why every time we like produce a show, or even just work, right? Somebody always fights. I mean, and so that's why I got the app up early, because every fucking week we had some big ass situation happen while we was putting the whole fucking thing together. So that's when you go to the app and you see like the gunshots and the gas station fight. A lot of this shit is happening in real time. Some of it we like get, and then some of it they get on their own phones and shit, and they bring it. Bottom line is like, we don't want that. I don't want fights all the time. Like I have, like, trust me.
She was passing by the house earlier, apparently.
Trust me, we have a lot of fights on the way. Some real fights, and you know what I'm saying. I don't want any more. What's up? Princess is with the kids, and what's dope is we got horses, right? Now we co-parenting dope, but we got horses.
And then how about that Ray J? Once again, it seems it is for real that this man done tatted his face up in his mid-40s with the Tronic Networks face tats. Like, that's crazy, man. You know, he was sharing in a video the other day that he's getting calls from people that are telling him they're praying for him, they're worried about him, and he was very annoyed behind that. You know, like, so much of what Ray J be doing to me just screams bipolar-ish. I don't know. Let me know if you agree or not. It screams some other issues as well, like binging and, you know, being up for days. Like we seen in that one video, this man had crust all in his mouth, and I don't know, man. He just another guy, you know, that's around Wack 100 a lot, and it seems like it's bad for his health as well, man. Can we comment about that? And everyone, let me know if people flucking with Wack 100 on a close level, business or not business, or ain't no business, but you think it's business, and you're just getting hit with some real life fraudulation. It's just all bad for one's health. You know, like, think very closely and deeply before you get into bad pause, metaphorically speaking, with Wack 100. But on this episode, it's crazy. This whole Tronics network, like, you know, I'm sure a lot of y'all will agree, all this reality TV-ish is like Jerry Springer type vibes, trash TV, many call it. You know, we see a lot of that type-ish over there on No Jumper, which is seemingly where Ray J was at right before he jumped out the window with the cold binge and got the face tats, because he didn't have them in the No Jumper interview, but then he's had them since. That's why at first I was thinking, please tell me this was a publicity stunt, but it seems it's for real, man. But what I'm getting at is, you see, this is in the aftermath of some kind of situation where they had to tell someone you're trespassing, this, that, and the third, and some kind of fight broketh out. But Ray J's talking about, we don't condone this, and this ain't what we want, and all that, but we got a lot of fights on the way, right? Like, is it me, or does it just seem like Ray J, like, the vibes is off? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just felt so like, man, motherfuckers got to stop flucking with Wack 100, man. He gonna have a motherfucker in a wheelchair or in a psychiatric facility. You fuck with this man. Like, everyone who be dealing with this man closely, like, they're just, stability and thought process is just off and out the window. But what I'm getting at is, do you think this was sincere or not, that he's talking about he wants to get away from all this BS fights and all this, but we got a lot on the way? You know what I mean? Like, that's all that reality TV-ish is about, is all that drama and flunkery. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't want that kind of content in your content, don't put it in your content. Push something totally else. But you ain't going to do that. You're going to come with the drama, is what it seems like to me. But again, I don't know everything. I'm just an internet nerd. I'm just a motherfucker talking into a device, watching everything play out, and wanting to know what everyone else thinks about all the ish playing out. So tap in, hit them comments. Let's talk. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace and God bless y'all.